camera. My training method's very simple. I teach the dog to sniff out illegal substances, and I give him a little bit as a reward. All right, there you go. Good lad. Good lad. There was just a little slither of crack there. Want some more? Of course you do. I started working with dogs in the armed forces in the bomb disposal unit. I served in Afghanistan. My job was to train the dogs to sniff out bombs. Same principle. The dog would find a bomb. I would give the dog the bomb to play with as a reward. I'm glad I got out when I did, though. I saw some terrible things. I saw Jim Davidson live. I saw James Blunt do an acoustic set at the base in Helmand Province in which he sang Beautiful twice. And I think perhaps worst of all, I saw Ross Kemp take a shower. Still have nightmares about that. I've had a number of canine companions over the years. This is my first one, Princess. Excellent sniffer dog, but she ended up sniffing cocaine and couldn't stop. She's now in rehab. This is Pickles. Pickles developed a taste for cannabis. Always had the munchies, her weight ballooned. Now she has to be carted around in a wheelbarrow. Very sad. This is Molly, top sniffer dog, but heroin. First she started smoking it, then injecting it. Last I heard, she was selling her body to get drugs. Muffin, LSD. Thought she could fly. Splat. We have a joke among some of the lads here. My dog's got no nose. How does he smell? Well, unfortunately, he can't smell because he sniffed so many drugs over the years that he's pretty much obliterated the entire olfactory system. His septum has practically dissolved. We're going to have to put him into early retirement, see if a farm will take him, and if they won't, we'll just probably have him put down.
By way of apology for the previous debacle, Flylow offered us a very good deal on a package holiday to Colombia.
Now, as soon as we came out of Bogota...
Bogota Airport, Peter was bitten by a rabid dog. Within minutes, he was howling and foaming at the mouth. My first thought was, can I have Peter put down? I looked into it.
But the doctor said it was unethical.
Yes, thank you, Peter, but the doctors said it was unethical. Peter became more and more ill.
I had diarrhea and was projectile vomiting.
Peter, don't be so cruel.
Sorry, Judith.
Peter had diarrhea and was projectile vomiting. If you'd spun him round, you'd have thought he was a Catherine wheel.
So we decided...
So I decided that the best course of action was to take the first plane home. Now, while we were waiting at the airport, a very charming man called Carlos approached me and offered me $5,000 to take his briefcase through customs.
I had reservations.
Peter had reservations, but we were saving up for a loft conversion, so I said yes and gave the briefcase to Peter to carry.
When we landed in England...
Peter, if I could just get a word in edgeways.
Sorry, Judith.
I should hope so too, Peter. When we landed in England, Peter was stopped at customs. They searched the briefcase and found 20 kilograms of cocaine with a street value of £500,000. Peter was arrested and is looking at a prison sentence of no less than 12 years.
If I had to rate the holiday out of 5, I'd struggle to give it more than 3.